Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is gonna be a quick backtest video. We're going to backtest about some of the crucial news which were happened in the last month, which is June. So we'll go one by one towards each news and we'll find out what exactly happened and how the market responded in gold. Yeah, and we'll see how much it has recovered. So PMI not pretty much good, but let's see how the market responded. So okay, this happened on the June 2nd at 7:30 p.m. IST. Let's go to I'll go to 30-minute chart. Let's go to June 2nd. Yeah, good. June 2nd. Okay. Let's go to June 2nd and we'll go to 7:30 means it's around 19:30. So if we see what happened here, is 19:30, nothing much happened because the move happened beforehand only, right? So the move happened before 30 minutes. It took a huge jump. It was like consolidating here for a while and then the breakout happened at 12 o'clock in the night and it rose till 73 to 91. Just good, pretty good considering the 383.91, which means like around 170 pips, just like that in just one night. This is interesting, which shows us that there was some big improvement at PMI news as well, and also there was Powell, he spoke as well. We will go to the Tuesday, or I want a weekly view. I don't know how to get the weekly view. Okay, so let's go to this is fine. It's not giving. Let's go to Tuesday. Again 7:30. Joel's job openings. Let's see. It came as more than the forecast, which means good for the currency. Yeah. Which means bad for gold. Gold should go down. Let's see what happened. So on June 3rd, let's go to 19:30. So the move is pretty much happening before 30 minutes. Okay. It was happening pretty much 30 minutes before the time of the news. Which is pretty interesting. And then once the move happens, it is slowly recovering back to its original state. This is interesting. So we're trying to learn from what's happening during the news events and how the market has pulled back to the same state. It pulled back to the same state. And it rose around how much? 62. But it continued. This is interesting. Even after that, it continued. It followed the same structure. And here it took the resistance, which is interesting. Okay. Okay. This is good. So Wednesday, let's see what happened on Wednesday. 5:45 we got around non-farm employment change. Okay. Let's see. So it's a non-farm NFP, NFE. Yeah, non-farm. So greater than the forecast. It came less than the forecast. Holy shit. So now the gold should go up. Let's see at 5:45, which means 17:45. On 4th June, 17:45. The gold should go up. This is a 17. There if we would have taken the trade beforehand. This is the consequence. 1745. Okay, this much happened. We got some good move. It was around 100 pips, but yeah, it took another big boost, which is shit, man. What caused this move? Okay, there was some PMI as well at 730, which means 1930. Yeah, exactly. So this is again, what is this? It says PMI, ISM services PMI, which came positive, so it went good. Yeah, good shit. So now what I can say is, if we are taking a trade on a news events, I don't see much of, good potential. It is usually continuing or either just recovering from it. It's either continuing till the sometime and then retracing back, right? This is a good finding which we found. Interesting. Let's go to another news, which is Thursday. We got unemployment claims, which came out as pretty better than the forecast. Unemployment means, yeah, shit, it's a shit. So bad for the currency, means good for gold. Gold could show up, which means 18 is what we have to see on 6. Let's see 18. Yeah. So from there it was just falling. It's 18. Yeah, you can see here it's just falling like a rainbow till the same time, which is good. Which means that even though we can take trades after the event, it is continuing for another 120, 130 pips. Interesting finding. Let's apply this. So even though the market is pushing on that side, there is a bigger push as well even after that time, which will be crucial when it comes to trading, right? So just stick it on. Yeah, good. Like this. Friday, let's see. By 3 years, if it drains, it's good for currency but bad for gold. Gold could go down. Let's say 6 p.m. 6 p.m. means 18. It is 18. Yeah. If we would have taken the trade here, or after the trade here, it would have gone. Very good. So it would have. Yeah, it's moving on the same direction, right? Even after the news, it's moving on the same direction. It went like, damn, really good. We found a really good finding, guys. Even the news, depending upon the positive or negative, if we take our 10 minutes after, because if someone is finding funding pits or any other funding accounts, it's crucial that the market is moving on the same direction when there's a big news. It's moving around at least some really good far, at least 100 pips, right? This is a good finding which I found. Okay, so don't worry about the big news. It's a good opportunity to make shit ton of money. So it's core CPI, which could be, so it came as red, which means it should go up on 11th, let's see, on 11th at 18. On 11th at 18. Okay, this is where it went up till here and just came back. Now it took some time to just consolidate. Okay, I took some rejection here, which means that if we have taken the trade afterwards, it went here, again came back, it went into a positive direction, which is good, and from here it just took off, but boom, because again, let's see if there is another news. There is no proper news here. There could be some event or something, I believe. It happened. Budget balance. Okay. So what I can clearly see is, once, depending upon the news, the news is good for gold, so it is eventually going onto the same direction, right? This is a great finding which I found. Pretty interesting. So it's just a matter of patience and just the sheer will. 38. 5 pips down. Good opportunity. And here also it's a good opportunity. Good. Pretty interesting, guys. Pretty interesting. I like this. I like this news, because if we don't know how's the market responding when it comes to news, we cannot win properly. So I'm just doing this back test to understand it. So now here for PPI, CPI, blah blah blah. So again, it's a bad for currency, which means good for gold. Let's do that again. Which means gold should go up on 12th. The timing is around 18, 12th, 18, yeah. So here the gold should go up. It didn't. It broke till here, till 97 it went. Let's say if we have taken the trade here, 89 to 98. Yeah, fine. 3500 pips. That's it. So it is following the similar trend as per the news. What I found is it's a greatest discovery that the market is trying to move to the same direction depending upon the news. Right. Even the bigger players are pumping the money in the same direction depending upon the news again and again. And this is the greatest finding I found by Mr. Manoj Kumar. Interesting stuff. Let's see how it's getting played out. Friday, okay, just positive, which means negative for gold. 1730, 1930. Let's see 1930. 1930. Mama, come and sing it. Good, 1930. So the gold should go down. Yeah. The gold eventually went down. It followed the same shit, guys. Yeah. Would have taken the trade here. 433. It given us 419. Pretty good. It's like 150 pips. So even after the news, depending upon the news, it is progressing on the same exact direction. It is not even flinching. It is not going above and beyond. It's just following the same path again and again, many times. So I would have to choose this one. Yeah, this seems good. Okay. All good, guys. So let's do much more backtesting. So what I found is, even though you have the news, it doesn't matter. Just take the trade on the same direction as the news, and you're going to gain at least 100 pips. Guaranteed, sure shot. That's it. Yeah. Out of 10 times, you might lose 2 times. That's totally fair. But 8 times, 80% accuracy is a big win. So take it, and this is how I do my research. And let's do more and more research like this about how we can do some back testing and how we can trade after that. This is June 17th. it came red, which means good news for gold. So what we can expect is 17th June at 8:19. Yeah, 18. 17th June. 17th June at 18. 17th June. So it is a pretty bad news. Yes. It's a good news. Yeah. It is a good news for gold. It didn't fumble much. Poor retail sales. Retail sales. 17. June. So it went around, it continued. Even after the news, it continued. It closed here, 88, 97. Just good. 100 pips. It just went 100 pips. That's it. And then it continued to the same similar trend line like this. It went on for a while. Yeah. This is not an ideal state to trade, guys, because we cannot expect much good returns, right? And we don't know how, when, and well. Even though it broke, but still, it pulled back around 90% before moving again, which is pretty interesting. So what we can say is, we can make at least 100 pips to 50 pips, because the market wants to move in the same direction, at least after that. So we can say 6 p.m. unemployment claims, June. Exactly the same, just with neutral news. But let's see how the market responded. Unemployment claims at 6 p.m. which means 18 p.m. 18 June. 18 June. 18. Just neutral, guys. Just doji. And it went around how many pips? 86, 96, yeah, 100 pips. Yeah, I don't give exact anything because it's just a neutral news, so we're not doing anything deep. Now let's go to Federal Fund Fed FOMC statement. Yeah, this is a big one. 11:30 p.m. Let's see what happened. 11:30 means it's around. 23:30. This is where the FOMC spoke and it came back down. It pulled back again, like 70%. Damn. And again, it has chosen the same path. This is good. Even the FOMC decided, it has chosen the same path, guys. This is interesting. So depending upon the news, the direction is changing, right? You can see. So if we had taken the trade here, 81 to 48, just a bigger move. But this is why the people always win, man. The people who trade news, they always fucking win. This is interesting. There wasn't much news. Somebody Trump speaks. Okay, we'll check this one again and we will go to sleep. Yeah. The 7:15, which means 18, 19:15. 19:15, 23. 19:15, let's see what happened. First one came neutral, which means bad news for gold. Bad news for gold. 19:15. Mm. So it should have gone down, but it went a bit up. How much up? 78 to 92, and from there it just went pretty much downhill, right? So what I can say is the market is always following the news. Damn. More than the forecast is good for currency. So it is always following the market. So the news is what guiding the market to take the position and predictions and the directions. This is interesting, guys. Testifies. So 7:30 p.m. on 24, 7:30 months, 1930. This is where it all just boom, it went back from here, went back around 340 pips. Interesting, guys, interesting. So depending upon what is going on, it is creating some good prescription justifies. So what happened? I don't know how to. There wasn't much happening. This is a good news, I guess. Let's see what happens. Let's see, 2025, June 25. Let's just go to June 20. It's not it's going to 24. So what happened? A tariff inflation means gold should go up. Yeah. This is what happened, guys. It's a bad news, which means whenever tariff part comes, the gold always responded positively because the dollar is weakening, right? Interesting, pretty interesting. Good. This is a good shit, guys, because depending upon the news, the market is always trying to decide on the direction, and it's going at least 100 to 120 pips or more than that. This is pretty good learning, and I just love it. Love to learn more. Good to see you all, guys, here, and I'm looking forward to learn more and like this and just record what I'm learning and share more and more with you guys. Take care. See you in the next video.